Okay, so let us look at the simple impedance relay in some detail. We know that a simple impedance relay is basically a current operated voltage restraint relay. So it has two operating variables. It requires a current as well as a voltage. The current is supplied by a CT, the voltage is supplied by a PT, potential transformer. The basic operating equation is written here. The torque is proportional to the current square uh, and is minus times some constant times voltage square. There is another term which I have not written here, that is because of the restraining spring, but typically it's very small, especially under fault conditions. So let us try to interpret this equation. What does this equation mean? Uh, the larger the value of current, the higher is the possibility that the torque becomes positive, and hence the higher the probability that the relay will operate. It will pick up. The larger the value of voltage, the larger is the possibility that because of this negative sign the torque becomes negative or the relay will restrain. ये क्यों होता है ऐसा? हमें पता है under fault conditions the current becomes large, the voltage collapses. So this term dominates over this term and hence the torque becomes positive. Under normal conditions, the current term is dominated by the voltage term, because typically by adjusting these constants we can do that. Under normal conditions, the voltage term or the torque because of the voltage dominates the torque because of the current, and the torque, therefore the net torque, becomes negative. The relay will not operate. For operation, this torque has to be positive, which is another way of saying that this is greater than this. After some algebraic manipulation, we can see the ratio of voltage and the current, which is nothing but the impedance as seen by the relay. This is less than square root of k1 by k2, which is nothing but the set point of the relay, the setting impedance. By manipulating k1, k2 or both, we can change the reach of the relay. This is a simple way. Traditionally, the common way of implementing the simple impedance relay, the balanced beam structure. Balanced beam में हमारे पास क्या होता है? हमारे पास एक सॉफ्ट आयरन आर्मेचर है. उसको हमने एक पाइवट पॉइंट पे अरेंज करके रखा है ताकि ये मिड पॉइंट पे होगा. नॉर्मली ना ऊपर जाएगा ना नीचे जाएगा. एक रिस्ट्रेनिंग स्प्रिंग है. उसके बाद हमारे पास एक प्रेशर कॉयल है और यहाँ पर एक करंट कॉयल है. करंट कॉयल को हम फीड कर रहे हैं सीटी से, और जो आपकी प्रेशर कॉयल है उसको हम फीड कर रहे हैं पीटी से, यानी कि पोटेंशियल ट्रांसफार्मर से. जो हमारे पास स्ट्रिप सर्किट है ऐसा है, ये हमारे पास मूवेबल कॉन्टैक्ट है, और ये हमारे पास ये दो गोल जो डॉट जैसे हैं, these are the immovable contacts. जाहिर सी बात है, if this will try to move upwards, that the trip circuit completes और आपका circuit breaker trip होगा. On the other hand, अगर ये नीचे की तरफ जाने की कोशिश करता है तब ये restrain होगा, it will not operate. अगर हमारे पास voltage ज़्यादा है तो correspondingly यहाँ पर current भी ज़्यादा होगी, इसका flux भी ज़्यादा होगा. Flux इस आयरन को attract करेगा, जो आयरन है वो नीचे की तरफ जाएगा. इट विल रिस्ट्रेन. हेंस यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे, आई हैव रिटन टॉर्क रिस्ट्रेनिंग. ये जो टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, इट इज लाइक दिस. इट इज प्रिवेंटिंग द ऑपरेशन ऑफ द ट्रिप सर्किट. द करंट कॉइल इज ऑब्वियसली एग्जैक्टली डिफरेंट. The larger the value of current, the larger the value of flux. The larger the value of flux, the larger is the force of attraction on the iron. The higher is the probability that it will move downwards. अगर ये नीचे जाएगा, ये automatically ऊपर जाएगा. And if it moves upward, this circuit is completed and the circuit breaker operates.